Welcome in. I'm Stacy, and today, compliments of LesDiy, we have the European Department Corner Store. Although on the box it says the Round Corner Shop, same set. This is brought to life by Mocsage and designed by Bricks. This unique Art Deco inspired design contains 3,231 pieces, printed pieces, and lights. Inside, we have an abundance of tech like smartphones and tablets. And the townhouse on the side is fully furnished and includes a bathroom. Don't forget, you can save 20% at LesDiy using code SheClicksBricks. And all links will be in the description of this video. This is a great looking set, but a building without four corners? Will it be the next to round out your city? So the front is a rounded Art Deco design, lots and lots of 2x bricks to give it a nice design, except for over here at the townhouse. So we have 3 square floors. We've got flower beds on the front, nice windows and a nice design all along the top. And then we've got a little design on the roof as well. Then we come over to the actual roof. We'll just take a quick peek. We'll show you that a little bit more detail, but we've got a rooftop deck up there. We come down to the building. We've got windows with a light above it, and we've got a door with an awning. When we come over here, we've got windows with a different awning, and then we've got a little T that we built for the tech, another window with a light. This roof trim is just beautiful. It's built in a few different pieces, but the pieces that are, and then built in together, but the pieces that are used for it are really unique. When we come down here, we've got another window with a light, and we've got our E, and another awning, and another door. And then we've got windows, our C for the tech, more windows, the light, the design on the roof, and then come back down, another window and another door with a different awning altogether. Then we have this beautiful eternal garden on the bottom. I love this design here. It's kind of like an S shape, and we've got some light posts there. It looks like this is for seating. And then we've got a couple of benches right over here, front of the first door in the apartment. We've got a whole row of windows here on the end of the front. When we turn this around, not too much to look at. We do have a couple of bricks at the bottom where we could put in pins to attach to other modulars. And then this is kind of interesting. On the other side, it's actually a display case that's built right into the wall. And this corner I really like. We've got a couple of doors to go to different areas of the building and windows. Really like how they've done this brickwork in between the windows. It looks really good. On this side, this is the side of our townhouse. We do have a couple of bricks again at the bottom to attach to modulars. So there's a couple different options here. And then we've just got our 3 stories, very consistent with the gray and the brown. And now we're back to the front. We come into the first door on the left. We walk into a little foyer area and see those walls are rounded. That's pretty cool. But that brings us over to the bottom floor of our townhouse, which is a kitchen. Look at those stairs. Such a unique build. We've got a table and a chair on the back wall. We've got a back door. And then over here, we have our counter and our fridge and a sink. I really like the tile floors there as well. And over into the middle of the building, we have the first floor of our tech shop. So we've got stairs right there, front and center. Over to the side, we've got a display case. And then we've got some phones and tablets on desks. And we could see through our front door for this tech store. And we've got a really nice railing there going up to the stairs, but we've got another display case there on the side. This is the third section of the bottom floor. This door comes into another foyer area with stairs. Those are different stairs again, a spiral staircase. That will go up to the rooftop. And then in behind that, we have a storage area. And there's a door there to go out to the back as well. Our second floor comes off in 2 pieces, which is really, really neat. On the left is the second floor of the apartment. So we have a couch up against the back wall. We have those funky stairs again. And then in the front, we have a desk with a tablet and a lamp. Printed pieces in this set are really great, really specific to the set. Over to the other side, we have a nice railing to come up to it where the stairs will come up. And then we have some laptops and desktops. And in this corner, we've got a little tech station. See, we have some little tools there in the back. And then we have our stairs again to go up to the rooftop. So a continuation of those spiral staircases. So the last floor actually is in 3 pieces. We've got on the left here, the top floor of the townhouse. I really like this. There's a little bedroom in the back. We've got a bed. And then in the front, we have a bathroom. We've got a shower and a toilet and a sink. Really good use of this small space. We have the roof for the townhouse over on this side. Nice solid little build. And then we have the roof for the actual tech store. This is pretty incredible. Some interesting techniques used here where this piece actually covers the other one, which is interesting. We've got an awning over this little kind of cafe place. There's actually a coffee maker in the back, and then we have beer taps in the front. And then we have the door here that will come up from the second floor. The only thing is there's no way to actually get into that little cafe spot because there's a wall between the door and the cafe itself. But the rooftop is really nice. We've got lots of chairs and tables, lots of studs. We've actually got a couple of things on the tables as well. And this is a little bit of a skylight here. And then we have our flamingo. So the flamingo's only on there. It goes right into one hole there. I've knocked it off a few times, taking off this wall. And this gives you a really good idea of how the floors are done to make it round. Again, those are a little bit weak in places, so you just have to be careful when you're actually pushing down on it. And this is just a quick shot of all of the pieces taken apart. We've actually got 6 different pieces here. All individual builds, all really, really unique. Gives you a good sense of those rounded walls. So you probably noticed there's no lights installed in this as we were looking through, and that's because when the lights are connected, you can't take the floors apart. So I will show you that in a little bit, but for now, I'm going to put this back together. Just give you an idea of the pieces in the modular style. There's our tech store. Here's our townhouse. We have our roof. Now this piece I find, because these pieces here stick up a little bit, they're supposed to. It's a little bit difficult to get the front in. And then the flamingo doesn't like to stay on. Got our roof, our third floor, and then we have our roof. I find that the apartment is definitely more sturdy, but the first and second floor of this are pretty good. It's just the roof that is much more delicate. These are the lights that come with the set. We've got the box that has the USB-C port and a power switch that will just lock in here on the back. Then we have the USB-C cord that comes with it. And then we have 3 strings of lights attached to it. They're different lengths so that you can use them kind of strategic throughout the set, but there is only 3. So any way you install them, I find that you can't light up the entire set. For the apartment, I put on the roof, but it's a very narrow staircase that the light doesn't shine quite through all 3 floors. The other thing is I did add these 1x2s to lock them into the ceilings of the set because I find because of the rounded pieces or the design, there is some weakness there, and I found it easier to get these lights on with that extra 1x2. So the lights are in, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like actually attached to the base. And then these are our wires. So we've got our 3 wires. So there's no real good way to hide them, unfortunately. So I'll take the roof off the apartment to show you how the light is on there. So it's just clipped right into the holes. So this one's not too bad. This is a longer string. When I come over to this one, this is a shorter string. I tried to use the best size based on how far I had to reach. So this one's kind of tight. See, it's coming right off. The issue I have with this is the bottom of the floor. We've got these angle pieces, these hinges, and it's not really, really strong. So when you're pushing the stud onto that, sometimes we see that this will shift and we'll get some gaps. Pieces start to come apart. I'm going to plug this in and turn it on. And I'm going to turn the lights out so we can take a look at how it looks. So we've got pretty good light through the middle. So I have one on the roof here, one on the roof here. Then over on this side, I have one on the roof here. But the staircase is pretty small. The light doesn't quite make it down to the bottom. And if we come over this side, we essentially have no light over here because that's the other staircase that goes up to the bar. Turn over to the back. There's no windows there on this side. There are some windows here in the corner, so the tops are nicely lit up. And then there's nothing on this side. We'll kind of see through a panel there, but that's it. Nice picture of the set on the book, and we have the autograph of the designer. Open up to the first page. It shows you the brick separator, how to use it, and some of the pieces. And this is our brick separator. It's really cute. These instructions are the type of instructions where what you have already done is now like a light blue. Takes me a little bit to get used to these because I don't see them too often, but once you get used to it, it's good, and the instructions are really well done. I'm just going to flip to the back and show you the lighting installation guide. So this is all it is. It basically tells you you can put them wherever you like. The brick quality was good. These are Exmark bricks, so not quite Go Bricks or Lego quality, but I had no missing pieces and they lock in really well. The instructions were well done and it had numbered bags. Now we've heard your feedback, so thank you for that. And we are putting a corner modular on the corner. This set is on a 32 by 32 base plate. And I also brought in the police station on the left and the Fantasy Architecture firm on the right to give you a better idea of the size. I think it's going to fit in pretty well in any brick city. What do you think? Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.